don't even need to reach out to people, but just like take a moment to meditate or reflect or think about uh, people who've gotten you where you're at, because you definitely haven't gotten there on your own. And this like myth of meritocracy uh, is a bit unhealthy. And I can go through a list of people I know who, including mom, and for all our parents' faults, like we are who they are. So I think it's what you've said is really vital, and people need to. It's an important practice.
And I would say too, thank the pain, thank the suffering, thank all the ugly that's happened.
Yeah.
Because that's also worked for you, and that's also brought you to this moment. I think it's as much as it's about the people who've done extraordinary things or who gave us that wisdom or piece of advice. It's also what didn't work out and being grateful for that. And I think that we can get stuck in and not move forward if we don't appreciate everything that has happened. Even the bad, even the things we don't understand, the deaths, the things that have happened.
Yeah.
But I think blessing the things that have brought us pain and brought us suffering and in some way has moved us closer to who we should be, I think that that's really powerful as well.
Yeah. It's one thing that we don't talk much about societally. And like Nassim Taleb talks about, obviously we talk a lot about post-traumatic stress, but there's also this idea of post-traumatic growth. And if you work out, you break down your muscles and they grow back bigger. And you're right, absolutely. It's something
Jonathan Haidt as well.
What's that?
And Jonathan Haidt also talks about the same thing. He mentions Taleb a lot.
Is this the guy who's writing about the stoicism and?
No, it's a guy. He's got like this book called the Coddling of the American Mind.
Okay.
And it's a lot about anti-fragility. That's also like.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. What do you at the moment? Because you've got a few things going on at the moment. What are you most grateful for now in terms of the stuff that you're working on?
Wow, most grateful for.
Or just feel you're feeling it right now? Because I know you've just finished the book and...
Finished the book. The book was 2 years. It was a 2-year process. I didn't know exactly how much that would take of me and like require of me. But I started it not too long after I graduated college and then started writing this book. So 2 years later, I'm like, wow, this book is written. Like, it is done. It is pretty much done. So I'm very, very grateful for that. I'm super excited for the launch of that, June 11th, 2019.
Should we see it?
You want to see it? So we have a
version.
A version. It's not the version, but this is the book, y'all. Son of a Southern Chef, Cook with Soul. It's the title of the book, Cook with Soul.
The colors are great. It's beautiful and like really vibrant. And,
Thank you.
And we were talking about it yesterday about the website too. Just like. It's just a lot of you, and not your face necessarily, but there's just a lot of Laz, and it's really refreshing, especially when like the whole internet now looks like Squarespace, and you've got this thing that's just like boom, 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 and you're not really, he's doing food and he's doing music, but there's also like an element of design and photography and fashion and it's just like, wow, this is awesome. I just want to just go up and down this site for like 20 minutes,
Thank you.
It's cool.
Unapologetically Lazarus.
That's it. I think it's just, someone the other day was like, who designed it and do you use Squarespace? And I was like, no. It's like,
does that look like Squarespace?
I don't use Squarespace. No, nothing against Squarespace. But I designed it. And, I think that there's something to like starting small and growing, and I still feel like I'm small even though, there's a lot that's happening in my life. But I remember the days when I was in high school and I had a blog that was like a blogspot website, and it was called Keeping It Healthy, and it's probably somewhere on the internet right now. And it wasn't colorful, it wasn't beautiful, it was just raw and honest, and it was where I was, and that was way back in 2009, 2010. So I've just grown, and so now I've actually designed my website, but you know, that it just came from a curiosity
Yeah.
of like, how do things work? How can I build this? How could I create something? And there's so much that I'm still learning. But yes, I'm very excited for the book.
It's cool, man.
Here it is.
What an accomplishment.
Thank
It's
you.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited for Soul Food Talks. It's a series I'm in season 2 of, and I'm looking to do season 3 and go bigger for that. And on that show, I talk to really interesting people. They can be chefs, photographers, musicians, artists, just anyone who has a story and who I find is a light bearer, a wisdom keeper, just someone who really elevates, inspires, and uplifts. So I just have conversations with them, and I cook for them. It's a little bit of a perk. I cook for them, so I'm excited for that as well. And also to be able to share food with the world, you know, in a way that I haven't before. I think people are used to experiencing me digitally through a screen. So the book is a way for people to have a bit of soul in their kitchen, in their homes, and, you know, bring more soul to the world. That's my mission.
Yeah, great. There it is.
I guess. I just said that. That's my mission. There it is.